Dawson's Rambles.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here. This should be my last individual Comic-Con PR news update. I might do a roundup like at the end of the weekend, like Woody's roundup, but with less Woody. Wait, probably do that maybe Sunday or Monday and include like the stuff about the full Omega Ranger suit and stuff. This is primarily going to be about the toys. I decided to split the toy talk up with the trailer talk. There's also a little bit comic stuff I might bring up, but this is primarily about the toys. To be honest, I mean, it was pretty decent. Like, it was decent. It was kind of underwhelming. Same thing with the trailer, to be honest, just because, unfortunately, because of like the way the news broke, we knew about most of this stuff. Like, so for Lightning Collection, I already talked about, they announced the Silver Stripe, Fighting Spirit, Green Ranger, and Putty set, which is going to be on sale multiple places like BBTS, GameStop, those type of places. So that's already, that was like the newest news. And then we got a first physical look at Wave 2, which, it's nice. We see the pictures and stuff. I'll flash some of them up on screen of MMPR Pink, Beast Morphers Gold, Beast Morphers Red, Magna Defender. And so we get to see those pictures, and they look nice for sure. Everybody comes with their own heads. I mean, like, their human heads, except Magna Defender, because they're doing the Origin version, which means they're going to try to sell you one later with the regular head. Like, if they're going to do that, I kind of hope they do a 2-pack that's like another Magna Defender with Mike's head, and then like the Magna Defender Solar Ranger. But so he doesn't come with an alternate head. Maybe they should have just had it been a second Magna Defender head, because he takes the helmet off, it's just Magna Defender helmet like Master Chief. So yeah, we got our physical looks at those. None of it was a surprise, because I was actually thinking about it. It's kind of funny. We knew about these, the Wave 2 Lightning figures, we knew about these before we had seen a single Hasbro toy. Because months before the Hasbro toys even started to think about hitting shelves, everyone found those listings on Amazon which told us about the Play School stuff and the main line and the first 2 waves of the Lightning Collection. So we've been new about these. Like, everyone was expecting to see something from Wave 3. I'll be honest, I was too. I was surprised by the Silver Stripe set for sure, hashtag Team Silver Stripe. So I was expecting that as well, guys. But I guess it makes sense because for them, they're like, okay, this is Wave 2, there's 4 new figures, but for us, I'm like, yeah, we've known about that since 1994. I was kind of expecting, I don't even think I was expecting them to show pictures of it, but I kind of thought it would be like Bandai's, where they talked about what they were working on, or showed like, you know, they had those little sketches or like just generic pictures of them and been like, oh yeah, this was what might be ahead for Waves 3 and 4. That's kind of what I expected, but that was literally it for the Lightning Collection. We are, in new news, for something we didn't know about, we are getting helmets. There was a big box hidden, I think this is what was under it, but people were thinking it's going to be a Megazord, it's going to be Morpher, weapon, whatever. Is the helmet, it's the White Ranger helmet, it's going to be $7.99. No, $79.99. I'm excited about it, to be honest. I know there's some people that are like, oh, too much MMPR, but I love the White Ranger helmet, I love the suit. I was disappointed we didn't get to that with the Bandai ones, and I think it makes sense for a first release. Like, I get it, guys. I'm MMPR fatigued too, but when you're testing the waters, you don't go out there and do a rando Wild Force helmet. So this makes sense, especially with the Necessary Evil stuff going on. I could see them even doing Draken next, which I wouldn't be mad at either. But I love the helmet. I'm excited for it, to add it to my wall of helmets. I don't know how well it'll scale. It's wearable, in case you didn't know. This is like Season 2 at least, right? It's technically a whole separate Sentai footage. So we got that. They also announced an Ultra Zord set, which is the 5 transforming Zords. This isn't different. I mean, these toys aren't. But it's the 5 transforming Zords that you can buy individually, red, blue, yellow, silver, gold. They're all together in one pack, and they come with a special little minifigure set that only comes with this together set, and you can pre-order that on Amazon, and it comes out, I believe, in September, in the fall. So, if you're impatient, you'll probably just buy them like me. But if you're patient, patience is for wimps! If you're patient, you can pre-order that and wait for it or get it later. So they announced that. That's happening. Like I said, the Lightning Collection stuff is stuff we all knew about. There really wasn't any new reveals in terms of other, like any major new reveals in terms of other Beast Morphers or Play School stuff we knew about. I'll link to Michael Louie's Twitter feed, who is the guy that runs Power Rangers Now. He did like a little interview, and he just did a bunch of tweets. There's a bunch of interesting information, just kind of about like, are you considering Morphers or Megazords for Lightning Collection? And they basically just said, you know, stay tuned. Which, you know, they're thinking about it. At the very least, they're thinking about it. It makes sense they're kind of slow playing it. I'll admit I'm a little surprised Helmet was the first thing. I thought for sure Morpher would be the first thing because it feels like the easiest and the smallest and the cheapest. But hey, I'm excited for the helmet, and I know we're gonna get to this stuff eventually, so I'm just kind of, you know, waiting it out. One of the most interesting things I saw in those string of interview tweets was that they did acknowledge that they're trying to find a way to basically get PR to appeal to everyone and bridge the gap between getting younger fans and then, you know, the established fans, and sort of trying to change the public's perception of PR as just being this, like, cheesy 90s brand. Like, I'm paraphrasing, kind of using my own words a little bit, but you know what I mean. I think that's a good sign, though, that they kind of acknowledge that PR has this certain perception that I think blocks a lot of people from wanting to check it out. So I think that's, at the very least, good that they're recognizing that. So yeah, I'll link there to his feed, and if you're watching this in the far future, it could be like a bunch of different stuff, but just if you're watching this now, it's within the recent future. Future past? Damn it, Barry. That was pretty much it. That was the main toy news. The only thing I recall worth noting for comic news was they talked about they were going to sort of tackle the more character human side of the Psycho Rangers, basically giving them more character. I'm excited for that. Talking about the In-Space solo comic. I forgot to say what I was talking about. So that's interesting, especially since we found out in that Psychotic Green story that he was a fallen supersonic ranger. So I really hope we find out all the Psycho Rangers are fallen rangers, like basically like fallen angels. So that'd be pretty cool. I'm into that. So yeah, it was pretty par for the course. Nothing too exciting. Basically stuff we already all knew about from the old listings and the leaks and stuff. But what do you guys think? Are you excited? Was there more stuff you were hoping to see? Was there anything you were disappointed by, not disappointed by, undisappointed by? Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to climb the steps and ring that bell to notifications for all my videos so you can see everything. Thanks guys, Dawson Rider, signing out.